Hello, and welcome to this week's True Crime live stream, or rather, True Crime News live stream. Hi, if you're new here, I'm FEARSONA. You can call me Fear, you can call me Sona, and I'm your friendly neighborhood True Crime VTuber, here to give you full body chills and, yeah, goosebumps, cause and cringe. So much cringe today. Hi, how are you guys doing? Wait. Elle is like, wait, isn't this a true crime channel? Why is she reporting something which hasn't even been proven? Well, yeah, I'm just reporting on the news. Listen, this is still true crime, like someone's been charged with something. I just decided to report it because it is a big case and I'm just following the updates. And I'm interested in seeing how it ends. Yes, it hasn't been proven yet. The investigation is ongoing, but I've just decided to talk about it, and I will talk about it because I can, because this is my channel. But yeah, I saw some of you guys commenting under my post about this stream, like, Sona, are you sure Tate's followers might raid your stream and troll you? Hey, let them come. I am perfectly fine going on a little ban and blog spree. And yeah, I mean, it is my channel. I will decide who stays and who goes. No, but seriously, don't worry. I'm not here to shade Tate for however he is as a person. I don't know him. I barely knew him before this case. I barely knew who he was before this case. And I'm sure some of you guys are the same. And yeah, I mean, whatever. I just care about the crime. Honestly, I just care about what happened and how it's gonna resolve. Again, I don't know him personally. I only watched literally snippets of podcasts and interviews with him, and sure, I disagree with his views, and I'm not gonna go on a rant about how he's such a misogynistic garbage of a human being and he shouldn't be allowed to speak, blah blah blah. No, because people are allowed to express their views and opinions, no matter what those opinions are. It is a free world. It is, there is this thing called free speech, whatever. I might disagree. I might personally think, oh, this is bad. They shouldn't be saying that. But, they are allowed. They are free to go on a podcast and express those opinions. They are legally allowed to do that. But what they are not legally allowed to do, and no one is legally allowed to do that, is build a human trafficking sex ring with their bro. Allegedly. So, don't set this channel on fire just yet. So yeah, well, I don't really care if he's, an insufferable as a person. Spoiler alert, he is kind of. I mean, from what I saw, he's not my type of person. I would just not sit down for coffee and tea with him. If I did, I would probably add arsenic to my own, or to just end my suffering. Okay, but some of you may wonder, who the fuck is Andrew Tate? Because honestly, before this case, I didn't really know who he was. I was just like, who? Why is it so loud about him? Why is everyone on Twitter blowing up Twitter, blowing up social media? Because this is huge news. I mean, it is. So, his actual name is Emery Andrew Tate the Third. Wait, you mean to tell me there were three of them? I think the world has had enough of one. Anyway, so Andrew Tate is an American-British social media personality, businessman, and a former professional kickboxer. After his kickboxing career ended, he eventually rose to fame as an internet celebrity by offering online courses and memberships. Honestly, I was lost because I was like, for what? Exactly? What? Why? But apparently it was some website and courses that would teach you how to accumulate wealth, and courses in, and I kid you not, quote, male-female interactions. Yes, that's, business at its finest. And then he also operated a webcam studio using his girlfriends and employees. Peachy. him and his brother Tristan were eventually hiring 75 webcam models to sell, quote, I don't even know what this is, but like this was like from Wikipedia. Listen, I didn't like look into this deeper than that because I didn't want to. But apparently they were hiring 75 webcam models to sell, quote, fake sob stories to male callers. I don't know. Don't hold your breath like I did. I was like, I have those days when I want to hear someone else's sub story and feel better about myself. This is not that kind of business now. But then Tate later publicly said that the business was a total scam. So I don't know. I was just, skimming through the info about him. Recently, Tate and his brother have been operating Hustlers University, so basically a monthly membership-based website where people learn about cryptocurrency trading, affiliate marketing, and so on and so forth. Basically, how to accumulate wealth. So we're back in that industry. And then the affiliate program on their website was essentially called a pyramid scheme along Wikipedia. I didn't look into it more than I didn't want to. I was looking more into this case, the arrest more than him as a person. I don't want to know who he is. Well, I mean, after skimming a little bit through what kind of person he is like online, what are his views, I was just like, you know what, I had enough. It's fine. At least he was honest about scamming. Yeah, I mean, I can respect that. That's, respect. He did say it was a total scam, so whatever. At least he was honest. Okay, so now on to some of the stuff that he had publicly said before. He would say in interviews that women, quote, belong in the home, end quote. Women, quote, can't drive, and they are, quote, given to the man and belong to the man. End quote. Yeah, it's great. It's great. This is, yeah. He also claimed that men prefer dating 18 and 19-year-olds because they are likely to have had sex with fewer men or none. What a lovely, lovely human being. I have never felt a need this strong to pour boiling coffee on someone's crotch in my entire life. Wait for it, because the urge is gonna be stronger. Okay, so on April 11th, 2022, Romanian police raided two properties. One of them was Tate's mansion, after they received an alert from the US Embassy that an American woman might be held against her will at the property. And lo and behold, two women were found on those properties, both claiming they were being imprisoned by the owner, sparking an investigation by the Romanian anti-organized crime agency into human trafficking and rape. At the time, Tate would deny any criminal activity. He would say that, it was a case of swatting, so basically like a harassment. So someone would alert the authorities about a very serious crime, and then the authorities would send out a SWAT team. And, he was denying any involvement in any sort of criminal activity. Those women were not held against their will on that property, yada, yada, yada. This investigation was still ongoing. And then on December 29th, 2022, the police obtained a search warrant for 5 homes, apparently, in Romania, including Tate's mansion in Bucharest. And this was the point at which Andrew Tate, his brother Tristan, and a former policewoman and another girlfriend of, Tate's, or like female friend of Tate's, were detained for a period of 24 hours on charges of forming an organized crime group in early 2021. Quote, with the purpose of recruiting, housing, and exploiting women by forcing them to create pornographic content meant to be seen on specialized websites for cost. The police identified 6 potential victims. But again, they didn't release any more information about the victims, so this investigation is still very much ongoing. Sorry, this is the exchange between Greta Thunberg and Tate, like just recently or a while ago on Twitter that allegedly, like this was a rumor that it led to Andrew Tate's arrest in December. But again, both Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate are accused of using, and I kid you not, this has been reported. They are accused of using a lover boy method. I cannot. Basically, they were deceiving women into allegedly. I'm just, it is claimed, these are the claims in the media. So they were deceiving women into thinking they had romantic intentions, or to form a, committed relationship with them, but they were actually trying to recruit those women into their webcam business or sex work business. And yeah, and that was like illegal. Apparently they were being forced. They were being coerced into joining the sex work business. Okay, so the rumor on Twitter, which I just showed it prematurely, but the rumor on Twitter has it that the Romanian police had learned that Tate was in the country through a series of tweets between... Oh shit, what did I do? A series of tweets between, Tate and Greta Thunberg. In one, Tate posted a video of himself showing a pizza box that had the logo from Romanian chain Jerry's Pizza. So these are the tweets. The last one is, sorry, you can't see me, but like the last one is, the photo of Tate, or a screen cap of Tate from, from the video. And he has that pizza box. And yeah, apparently that was a Romanian chain. So the police went in and arrested him because they knew that he's in the country. The rumor was actually debunked by the authorities, but it will live forever on the internet, and it's gonna be the biggest flex for Greta, because why not? I don't know. I'd love it. I would love it to be true, because this was the exchange was priceless and it was great. And yeah, I don't know. It's just satisfying. Okay, so now for the recent developments, let me just show you okay. So this is the bungalow or the property of Tate's in Bucharest and in Romania. Tate and his brother were initially supposed to be released after 24 hours after that arrest in December 29th, 2022. And his lawyers apparently filed an appeal to Bucharest courthouse on December 30th to have him released from custody, but this appeal was rejected by the judge. The news website reports that Tate's representative told reporters outside the court, quote, "The court has issued an arrest warrant for 30 days. We have appealed it. The court will decide after the appeal what the final solution is." And this was actually a couple days ago, at least a week, and the court did decide to extend Tate and the four other suspects' detention by 30 days. So Tate, Andrew Tate, Tristan, and the two other suspects, I believe, like 2 or 3 other suspects, I believe, are gonna be held for 30 days at least in jail. Aren't they also being charged on tax fraud? Yes, there are some rumors that this was they are the authorities, the Romanian authorities are looking into. Was it Romanian or somewhere else? Actually, it might have been in the UK. I'm not sure because I was focusing on the human trafficking, sex trafficking charges. But yeah, there were some rumors about tax fraud. There's a lot to uncover here. I think there's a lot. That's just the tip of an iceberg. But yeah, this, obviously his, detention was extended by 30 days. And then after the search of Tate's property in Bucharest in December, no women were found there at the time. So on this property, obviously in April there were 2. Now, or several women, they said they identified 6. But yeah, currently there were no women. The Daily Mail reports that the women were reportedly made to participate in online chat rooms where pornographic material is offered to men from all over the world who are willing to pay the right price, end of quote. Oh, these are actually the other two women who are named as Tate's lieutenants and angels. I thought from these pictures, I honestly thought they were the same person because they look very, very similar. But yeah, one of the arrested alleged accomplices, I can't speak today, is Georgiana Niall, I think. And she is 28 years old. This is Georgiana. She is said to be a businesswoman and influencer who is believed to have been dating Tate for about a year before the arrest. Here is Georgiana and Tate. And then we have Luana Radu, 32. So this is the one on the right. A former police officer who worked in Bucharest but quit 8 years ago to pursue a career in video chat rooms. Both of them are believed to be Tate's trusted lieutenants, helping Tate lure women into his illegal sex ring. I don't know. It's still unproven. Again, don't come for me. If I'm just reporting the news. I'm just reporting what the media reported, what the media is writing about right now. Oh, this is the video of Tate and one of his girlfriends. I don't remember which one of those, but I think Georgiana and his brother, was it? Oh no, never mind. But yeah, this is the video from like him being transported to jail. But neighbors of Tate's house in Romania, in Bucharest, told the media that they would often see naked women inside the property or on the patio area. They would be hosting online chat rooms with sexual content. One neighbor said, quote, "There were times when I would see some of the women living inside the bungalow completely naked, and they didn't feel embarrassed about it at all. There were all kinds of things going on inside the house, and it was obvious what it was being used for." But this neighbor also said the following, and this is kind of to shed some light on the other side. Quote, "I only spoke with one of the girls whose name was Bibiana, and she was from Czechoslovakia. She told me that they were all doing chat rooms, but to be honest, they all seemed quite happy and were always going in and out of the house whenever they liked. We didn't get the impression that they were being held against their will." On the other hand, we have reports from several media outlets, so there is, this side from, I would say, like first-hand witness that, these women were not being forced to be there to, work as sex workers, like to work in that business. So I don't know. We will see after the investigation is over, after we get to, if it gets to the actual trial, or if it's going to end with, charges being dropped and, actually these, the case not being as serious as we think it is. Okay, so on the other hand, we have reports like recently from several media outlets, including The Sun, about how Tate at one point tried to lure 16-year-old daughter of a Romanian politician into his webcam business. So Daria Gusa, pictured here, at this time, right now she's 19 years old, but she said that back when she was only 16, Andrew Tate contacted her over Instagram and started bombarding her with explicit messages. She said, quote, "The first time I became interested in these individuals was when I received a message from one of the Tate brothers. This was 3 years ago. I was 16 years old. I had just created an Instagram account, but I was already out of the country studying in Austria." And then she says, "It seemed suspicious to me that a man with several million followers whom I had never heard of had sent me an explicit message with the obvious purpose of hooking me." And then she actually discovered that several of her fellow female students at her old school in Romania also received similar messages from either Tate, Andrew Tate, or his brother, or someone associated with them. And she said, quote, "Because the sender was located in the Prahova area, I asked my former colleagues from Campiana high school if they had somehow received similar messages, and 3 of them confirmed that they had, she said. And then I didn't answer the message, but one of my friends who was 15 years old at the time and was a student in grade 1A answered. And so the conversation continued for a while with brother Tate. So I guess with Tristan. So Tate would brag to Daria's friend about his expensive cars. Tristan Tate, I guess. But he would brag to her about his expensive cars, wealth, luxury lifestyle. And then he would also try to convince her to go on a date with him when she was 15. When she was 15. How about you kindly fuck off? Just don't. Why? And then Daria said she had received very similar messages. So also, to either Tate, I guess she received a message from Andrew Tate. So he would allegedly say in those messages that would try to convince her to go on a date with him, go out with him. I don't know. And he would just brag about like wealth and try to get her to meet him. Another woman identified as ex-Playboy model Carla Howe, I guess, claims that Andrew Tate also sent her a series of, quote, controlling and aggressive messages trying to get her to come to Romania and work for him. These same tactics were reportedly used on the 6 identified victims that were, of Tate's webcam business. Again, alleged victims. It's still ongoing. We're still I'm still waiting. I'm following any updates. I'm still waiting for any updates that might tell us like if they were actually forced to do it or if they were not forced to do it, if the messages were true. But allegedly they used the same, the Tate brothers used the same tactics of sending them, bombarding them with messages, aggressive messages, explicit messages, like telling them to meet them, to come to Romania, to work for them, to be in this business. So we'll see. We will see. As of now, they are detained for 30 days. So let's see how that unravels. Okay, on a more lighter note, we have articles, like this one, which is Taliban members reportedly concerned over Andrew Tate's arrest. I kid you not. I don't know why, but apparently the Talibans are very concerned for Andrew Tate. Why is he detained? And they are concerned because they say about his arrest, because they feel that, the West needs Andrew Tate and his, the like, basically like people with similar mindset to fight oppression from feminists. That's, I love this. I'm sorry. But yeah, I don't know, there's no proof that Andrew Tate was associated with any Taliban members or, he ever met any of them or, he has any links to them. But yeah, they are apparently concerned, very concerned for their body. And then we have a gem like this. Elon Musk mocks Andrew Tate following human trafficking. Honestly, Elon should sit the fuck down. I'm sorry. But no, it was I think it was after this tweet that Andrew posted towards Greta Thunberg about how she should wake up because she's in the Matrix. And what if I told you the only way to escape the Matrix? Okay, so this is the post by Elon. Basically, Andrew posted, someone has sat her down and convinced her to beg your government to tax you into your property to stop the sun from being hot. That's what Andrew Tate posted about Thunberg. And then Elon Musk replied to this with the meme, with Neo, and then he would say the only way to escape the Matrix is to unlearn everything that you have been taught and rebuild your entire belief system based on critical thought and analysis. And Andrew Tate actually retweeted this tweet, and then a day later, Musk tweeted, quote, sometimes it's just better to make pizza at home, which I think is regarding that pizza chain, the, you know, Jerry's Pizza, that, you know, sparked the rumor that Andrew Tate was arrested because of that tweet. But I just want to say, like, sit your ass down, Elon. Come on. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Honestly, that's all. That's all for this case for now. I'm digging into it a little bit more, but for now it's all very, very repetitive. Let me just move my VTuber. Meow. Yeah, hello. And my microphone. So yeah, for now it's pretty much, I don't even know what this Elon Musk guy does. He does, I don't know. He does Twitter now. I mean, he does Twitter always. But Elon's fashion hasn't evolved past the age of 12, and I love it. Yeah, I know. This is very I think it's very entertaining. Honestly, I love me some Elon tweets. I sometimes just, like, for the for the giggles, I just check out his Twitter, and it's always such a gem. Well, that was relatively short. Yeah, it was short because the case is ongoing, and as I said, like, they are not, you know, when the case just blows up, usually they don't release that much information about the investigation, just so, you know, just so they don't jeopardize it. But we'll see, you know, like, as I said, this is just kind of he said, she said, or, you know, oh, this allegedly happened, or, you know, alleged victims, some rumors. So there's nothing definite just yet. I will keep digging into it. I will keep you guys posted, keep checking updates, and we'll see where this goes. For now, Tate is imprisoned. I'm not grieving. I don't know, I'm not a fan. I don't know much about him. I'm not a fan. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. Valkyrie, hi. Everyone, hi. I'm sorry, I just went, like, on a little bit of a rant, and I just wanted to go really quickly through, like, over this case. Yo, Fear, when the cover coming? You guys, it's gonna take a couple of weeks or months, with definitely a couple of months with the lore video. Because, you know, it's gonna be, I'm hoping it's gonna be an animation, which means it's gonna take a while. The song cover, I'm gonna work on it this month, and hopefully I can release it in February. Would be great. Fear, have you seen Just Pearly Things podcast with Tate? No, I have not. I can't say I'm interested in seeing that podcast, but or seeing any podcast with Tate for that matter. But, like, you know, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna see some snippets, some more of Tate as I follow this case. How are you? Okay, wait. I always like to wait just a bit before I expect any concrete details. That is very true, Keith. You know, I just figured, hey, I would just report on the recent developments, which, you know, isn't much. But this case has been pretty, like, blowing up, pretty big, like, pretty a lot on the social media. Also, excuse me, I can't speak today, as always. What's the significance of this Tate guy? First I've heard of him is last week. I guess he's a pretty big personality. That's why, like, internet personality. That's why it's blowing up so much. Because it's kind of, you know, people are always gonna kind of be interested in the fall from grace kind of thing, you know, like, oh, this big VTuber. It's like, not VTuber, Jesus. Yes, I'm gonna be banned. No, I'm not big enough for that. But yeah, you know, like, everyone is posting that bad cat batsona. Yeah, I can see that you guys love the cat batsona. Also, when did you create this masterpiece? Yesterday, and I posted it finally, and I added it to the emotes. So if you guys are a member, if you're a member, you can use cat batsona. But yeah, okay, sorry, I just laughed, like, awkwardly because I was just seeing all those emojis. But what am I saying? Oh yeah, you know, people love the drama. People love the whole fall from grace story. So, like, you know, people loved the story of Logan Paul when he posted that video from Aokigahara forest in Japan, where he found an actual body of someone who hanged themselves. So yeah, that was a huge drama, you know. It's not that it's very significant. It's not that this person is like super significant for the world. No, they're not. You know, Tate is not, you know, irreplaceable. Tate is not very significant to the world's progress or development of anything in particular, honestly. But, you know, he is an internet personality. It would be the same with like the Kardashians. If one of the Kardashians was like came out as you know, running a sex ring, an illegal human trafficking ring, it would be the same. It would be drama. I want to paint the Sonamobile pink. Yeah, the Sonamobile is gonna be pink and red. Hi, Lucky Hearth. Thank you so much for joining. But as I said, like, this is it for this case. And as for the updates, this week there's gonna be a couple of streams. Let me just show you guys this week's schedule. So basically today is just brief true crime news. Tomorrow there's gonna be a Patreon stream, which I think I'm gonna do a true crime case. I'm not sure because I'm kind of in pain today, so I don't know how much I can actually accomplish today. Or it might be an art stream, but more likely I'm gonna do like a short case. But I'm gonna decide, I'm gonna post about it today. And then on Friday, there's gonna be just chatting stream, during which I will, this was requested by Kronos, and he donated in order for me to do that, but like, I'm gonna be reading the script of the new Batman. And when I say I'm gonna be reading the script, I mean from the front page, the title page with all the names, all the footnotes and everything, with some brilliant commentary, because why not? So that's gonna be on Friday. Then on Saturday, there's gonna be a karaoke stream. That's gonna be a cappella at 5 p.m. Pacific time. A cappella karaoke, also highly requested by Kronos. This is also a goal from my Donathon, which I couldn't do it during the Donathon, but I'm gonna do it now. And it's gonna be Disney songs in Polish mostly. And then on Sunday, there will be a true crime stream here on YouTube, and I will be covering the case of the Serpent. So the serial killer, or French descent, I guess French origin serial killer that was recently released from prison in Nepal. Because why not? And he was deported to France because of his health issues and old age. Apparently he was released because of old age. Which, sure, why not release the serial killer? I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna cover that case on Sunday. Oh my god, it's going to be something to witness, that Batman script reading. Yep. Where's my wine? I love how people, you guys really love that. Where's the catnip? I love how you guys love that emote, that new emote. I knew you would love it. I'm still gonna draw 3 new emotes for the memberships, which I promised, and it's it's part of the Donathon still. Okay. wait, it's more tough. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, wait. In Saudi Arabia, I have to be a Marim. I'm sorry if I mispronounced it. For my Marim. For my family, and I'm familiar with honor culture. It's more tough on men than it is to women, in my opinion. I see lots of young Western men attracted to it. Okay, cool. I mean, sure. If that's the culture in your country, hey, that's I respect that. It is what it is. Obviously, like, each country has different culture. I think people like to go to extremities and blame, I don't know, like vilify some cultures. I don't know. It's not my business. To me, every country has a different culture, and if I visit a certain country, just don't do shit that's a big no-no in that country. Just don't. That's it. It's not, I mean, I don't know. Like, to me, it's like, it's not my country. I should kind of try to be low-key and like just whatever, follow the rules and just enjoy my trip. That's it. That's all I have to say. I love this. Why? You guys are all like posting that. Okay. I love how people really love that. Really love that emote. I can't help but post it. Yeah, this is a great emote, and I posted it on Twitter, so you guys can repost, you guys can like and share. And yeah, if you like my content, please do take a second to hit that like button, subscribe, follow, repost, whatever it is YouTubers say nowadays. When you see the signal, run before. Yeah, Andrew Tate, more like another taken care of. Sure. I don't know, like I'm just kind of seeing the drama, and I wanna, because it's a criminal case, I do wanna follow it, and I do wanna, you know, it's a pretty high profile one, I guess, because he is a known internet celebrity. So I am gonna follow it. I'm more interested, honestly, I'm more interested in that serial killer case. French serial killer, what did he kill with pasta and baguette? No, no. He very much killed people. You know, that Charles Sobrage, that was his name, that is his name. He actually killed a number of hitchhikers and travelers across Asia and East Asia. And he would steal their IDs, and he would impersonate them and travel, you know, with their IDs across like the continent, and then you know, steal their money, whatnot. Then he would be imprisoned a couple of times. He would be put in jail a couple of times in several countries on different charges, and then he would escape. So he escaped a couple of prisons. Finally, he was imprisoned in Nepal for life, sentenced for life, and then recently he was released and extradited to France on the basis of like old age and needing treatment, needing a surgery. So we'll see. I'm gonna cover that case. His, you know, obviously his story was his story was actually turned into a TV show, which was called The Serpent, because he was avoiding the authorities. He was avoiding the law enforcement for so long. And so many times he avoided getting arrested, or he would escape prison, that, you know, they eventually made it into a TV show. Okay. We'll cover the Idaho spree killer, or Delphi. They are good recent cases that are coming to a close. I did cover the Delphi killings, but at the time there wasn't this huge development in the case. I did briefly talk about the development in one of my true crime news videos. I might actually, you know, kind of cover it again with the new developments. So we'll see. The Idaho killings, I want to cover it again. Well, I mean, as the case progressed and finally the suspect was arrested, I did announce it during my Donathon. So the suspect was arrested. He was apparently from Washington State, like he was a student at Washington State University. I don't remember his name, but yeah, like he was a fellow student at a different university, but same age, similar age. And he was a criminology student, so that's a plot twist. But yeah, you guys, there's some new cases. I will definitely be back with more information as this case and other cases, the recent cases, Idaho or Delphi, progress and hopefully come to a close. Okay, please talk about the Waco siege with the ATF and the Waco cult. Oh, what? What? Okay, you've got me intrigued. Color me intrigued. Okay, I will look into it. Fear, have you covered Tupac's mysterious death? Oh, I haven't covered. No, I do know of this case. I know the case, the Tupac Shakur's murder case. I do know it. I will definitely, like, at one point I do want to cover it. So yeah, it's coming. You know, I'm just kind of organizing my schedule. I wanna cover so many cases that it's like, it's just not enough hours in the day for me to, you know, cover everything. But yeah, it's coming. You know, I will plan for it this year because it is one of the most famous, infamous cases. So yeah, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. This is it. That's it for today. So stay safe out there. Always lock your doors and windows, bury your hexes, and, you know, if someone like Andrew Tate messages you with some offer to work in Romania, just don't take it. just block him. It's fine. You don't want to be part of a, you know, sex ring, human trafficking ring. Allegedly. Okay, you guys, stay safe and until the next time. Bye.